pick six. A.J. Brown, 2 touchdowns. Devontae Smith, 72-yard touchdown. Jalen Hurts, 300 yards. Eagles finally get their 5th win. Let them know that Eagles are back. Hello everyone, welcome to the video on the Angry Philly channel, and welcome to episode 4 of the Angry Philly Talk. Today we are going to go over the Eagles win. We won 28-22 against the Vikings. Honestly, that was really surprising. I was not expecting us to win this game. I figured it would be close, but I thought we would actually lose based on how we were going, and plus and the Vikings are really good. But we were actually on fire. We actually did something in the second half for once. It's actually insane. We were able to actually manage and keep the lead. And yeah, Jake Elliott missed a field goal, his first missed field goal of the season. Probably not his last. Hopefully his last. But yeah, we actually won 28-22. Jalen Hurts had like 320 plus yards. I think that's the first time he's done that in like a while. It's actually insane. A.J. Brown is finally back with 2 touchdowns and a bunch of yards. Devontae Smith had 72-yard touchdown. Honestly, I think Devontae Smith is better than A.J. Brown at this point. Yeah, A.J. Brown wasn't on fire, and he is definitely back. But Devontae Smith is honestly just way better than A.J. Brown. He's been doing way better. He had 72-yard touchdown pass. He had some crazy yardage. He was actually doing amazing this entire game. But you know how the Vikings always do their skull chants at the start of the games? I just want to say this. We bashed their skulls. But, yeah, I'll admit, that second half was actually scary. Even the end was scary. We had to stall all that time. That was actually legit the longest 2 minutes of my life. Thing is, it's not 2 minutes. I feel like, bro, the final 2 minutes of a football game are longer than the actual 58 minutes that happened before that. I swear. I was stressing out that entire 2 minute. I was just making, oh my god, okay, so if they do this and then they do that happens, I don't even know. I was legit going insane. That final play where we held the Vikings to a field goal, I don't know how we did that. The Vikings were, had insanely close. The Vikings were not that good when they got in the red zone. They got 1 touchdown in the red zone, and all of their other plays in the red zone were field goals. So, I mean, yeah, they were able to, put points up, but they were not that good. And all the Eagles plays were really far. I think Saquon actually did decent. Still not his best he's ever done, but it's actually good. And also our defense actually had a few huge sacks at the end. They were actually amazing. To be fair, I was getting really worried. And I was worried the entire second half that we were just gonna implode like we usually do. Around halftime, Sawyer called me and said, we better not miss this. We better not screw this up. Thankfully, we did not. The Eagles are now 5-2. The Vikings are now 3-3. Somehow, I don't know how the Vikings are 3-3. I cannot close this window, by the way. The Vikings are 3-3. I have no idea how. They're one of the best teams. I know they don't have J.J. McCarthy, but they are still really good. To be fair, Carson Wentz played garbage. He had 2 back-to-back interceptions. One of them being a pick 6. I don't remember who got the pick 6, but that was his first ever pick and his first ever touchdown. So that was actually insane. It's good to know that our defense is actually doing well. We're getting a pick 6. That was actually huge. I have actually regained a lot of hope. If we're able to beat the Vikings like that, then yeah, we can definitely do a lot. I think we are definitely gonna do better from this. To be fair, 4-2. We were 4-2 around this time last year, and we won the Super Bowl. I thought we were gonna start exactly how we did last year. I thought we were gonna go 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2. I think I mentioned this in one of the other videos. But instead we went 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 4-1, 4-2, and then 5-2. Just like last year. But instead I got the actual games that we had wrong. But still a lot to go. We play the Giants again next week, but this time in Philly. Hopefully that goes way better than it did last time. I know Jackson Dart is way better than Russell Wilson, but yeah, and it definitely does help them. The Giants actually did lose today because the Broncos had one of the best comebacks I have ever seen in NFL. They were down 28-7 or something like that, 28-6, with 10 minutes left, and they scored 33 points. They got like they had to like hustle for the game-winning field goal. They had to like hustle the entire time. Literally 2 seconds left. They have the sudden spike. They're able to get the clutch field goal and win the game. That was actually, to be fair, I was rooting for the Broncos because I don't like the Giants. That was actually ridiculous. Yeah, I have high respect for the Broncos for that, but I digress. I think the Eagles are in the right direction now. Hopefully Kevin Patulio is learning, especially since we're now actually able to do stuff in the second half. I know the Vikings definitely aren't the best team in the league, but they are like they are actually good. So the fact that we beat them does give me some motivation. And like all of our highlights are crazy. I'm definitely gonna post the like highlights tomorrow, like the pick six, the ridiculous touchdown. I think Sawyer already posted the 78-yard touchdown from Devontae Smith, or 72. I don't remember. It was 70 something. Yeah, I can finally wear this hoodie and hat without being ashamed in public. Knowing that we are 5-2, I don't know how we lose to the Giants, and then we'll get to. I guess the Broncos are the comeback. Now I don't actually feel as bad as now. Now I don't feel as bad about the Broncos lost, because I mean, to be fair, yeah, they come back from like 3-17 in one half. They just came back from the Giants 28-6 to win 33 to like I think it was like 33-30 or no 32-30. I don't even know. It was absurd. And in other news, the Philadelphia Phillies had their like end of season press conference, I guess is what it's called. And they were talking about a lot of different stuff. Honestly, I'm still not very convinced that we're gonna be any better. There are a lot of talks about Bryce Harper trying to do better next year. I really hope he does, because we do kind of need MV3 Bryce Harper back. Like, we need prime 2022 Bryce Harper, or else the Phillies are going in the complete wrong direction. Because honestly, I think the Phillies are cooked either way. Hopefully spring training brings up good results, because and that can definitely determine a lot of things and also help our minor leagues. But I mean, it's definitely not going to be everything, because like I said, we have a lot of minor league stuff going on, and I do want it to like actually, help us. Back on the Eagles just for 1 second. There was like a lot of stuff on the field going on, especially right at the end. Like all the crazy calls that were going on, all the penalties. Like I think that actually did take like a lot of time. Like I think the Vikings actually had more penalties on them. So I mean, we did have 3 injuries. Actually, Saquon actually did get injured in the middle of the game, but thankfully he was back on the field in our next drive. Like, I actually freaked out when I saw that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh dear. Like, this was my reaction. Oh no! Please, for the love of God, tell me Saquon is not injured. Please do not tell me the Madden curse is real. Thankfully, he was back like in the next play though. So I still don't believe in the Madden curse, honestly. I think the Madden curse is stupid. It's just a huge coincidence. It is strange, but it is a coincidence. It's not like it should not be a conspiracy theory or anything. Plus, usually the Madden curses are like major season-ending, maybe career-ending injuries. That was only for like a good 5 minutes. So yeah, Saquon is perfectly fine. That's a really good thing. While he's not necessarily putting up results like he did last year, like with a crazy offensive player of the year season, I'm still glad we have him because he is really good. Honestly, I do kind of see more of Will Shipley because he is like a good punt returner and also a good running back at the same time. I do kind of want to experiment with him a little more. I don't know, maybe like when we're doing really good and we can actually experiment with him, like when we're running. I think it can work. I don't know, maybe like he's definitely like a good backup. He's like probably one of the best backups in the entire league. Just back up anything, honestly. I don't think I really have much to talk about. Yeah, like I said, the Phillies, like all the Bryce Harper stuff. The Dodgers swept the Brewers and are going to the World Series. The Blue Jays and Mariners are playing right now. I really hope the Blue Jays win to force a Game 7, but if not, then if the Mariners win, then they go to the World Series against the Dodgers. If the Blue Jays win, then they need to play Game 7, and then the winner of that game goes to the World Series against the Dodgers. Honestly, I cannot believe I had the Phillies winning the World Series, dude. Like, that's actually pathetic. Like, if we do get to the postseason next year, I'm not even going to be happy about it because I know we're going to be absolutely terrible. Like, our coaching does not know how to play in the postseason. It's honestly just so bad. Like, I don't care if he once won 87-75 and made the World Series. And yeah, like, to be fair, it was against the Astros. They were cheating the entire time. But we still need to, like, actually fully commit to making the postseason. Because, like, it's rough when you just, like, make the postseason, but then it's too outside. It's like the Reds. Like, it's like all the wild card losers. Like, you made it to the postseason, but then you just immediately lose. Like, at least we made it to the postseason. At least we're not the Mets. At least we didn't get screwed over at the end. So, if we do, if the Blue Jays win, if the Blue Jays go to the World Series, I'll continue rooting for them. But if the Mariners win, honestly, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. To be fair, if the Dodgers win the World Series, I can at least say, you know what? We lost against the World Series champion, so it makes sense. So it's not as bad. To be fair, we did play absolutely terrible, though. We should have won that series. Like, I'm not gonna give up on that. We should have won that series so easily. We legit should have easily swept them in 3 games. And like, it should have been us going to the National League Championship Series. Like, we played against the Brewers. We did really well against them every season. We should have gotten them. It should have been us in the World Series. That's all I'm saying, man. It really should have. I was not kidding when I was non-biased in my prediction video. I am actually going to make a reaction video to my MLB record predictions and my World Series predictions when it ends. So make sure to tune in for that. Stay tuned for that. That should be fun. I don't think I was probably. I think that I'm pretty sure I was terrible. I think I had the Pirates getting 80 wins. I had the Pirates getting 80 wins. And then the Rockies at like 70. That's all you got to say. So yeah, stay tuned for that. That should be funny. But also, the Philadelphia Union lost. They lost 2-0. They are still at the top of the MLS, which is good. We're already making the playoffs. I don't even know when our next game is or who it's against because ESPN did not show me. So, but yeah, I don't pay attention to soccer that much, but I still root for the Union. I think that should be good. I think the Union definitely has a good shot, though they have kind of fallen off at the end. So hopefully we can still get that. Also, Penn State lost by 1 point again, and they're now 3-4. So yeah, like I said, they are the worst team in the Big Ten right now. You know, it's bad when I was watching the Eagles game and the commercials for the Indiana and UCLA team, like, they were actually hyping up UCLA, even though they are absolute garbage. They are 100% worse than us. But honestly, I don't even know if that's true anymore. But yeah, I think that's basically all I got. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys later on the Angry Philly Talk. Bye.